As I hit the right button. There we go. Now we're on television, guys.
This is it, huh?
This is it. Yeah, this is.
We're pink
Let me see. You're pink again.
Pink again.
All right, you better straighten up. Anyway, what we've got your video, and Barry's putting the finishing touches on it right now. I can hear him. We're pink again. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, yeah, you're gonna have to pick up the microphone. We're talking with. We have right here with me Andy,
Right.
Dave, and we have Pat. They are HELLWITCH, and we're pink again. Okay, very good. So wait a sec. Okay, Barry's playing games on us back there because, you know. So tell me a little bit about this guy. I mean, you don't have names to be, you know, death metal here. I mean, you're going to have to come up with some better names than Andy, Dave, and Pat, don't you? I mean,
this is just a preliminary thing because, you know, we want people to know us by our real names.
Okay, all right, yeah, for now. But what kind of name would you like to have eventually? I wish that.
I don't know. I think I'd have to probably think about that.
Okay, what about you, Dave? I know Dave, and Dave, by the way, just cut his hair.
Yep,
because he had to be in
the
a wedding.
Yeah. The wedding. Sorry.
Okay, what name would you like?
I think that probably a good name would be
Nun Rapist.
No.
Nun Rapist?
No.
Right, okay.
Thrash Attack.
Thrash Attack. Okay, we got Thrash Attack. And Andy?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know.
God, that's a hard one.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
That's a hard one. Andy's so scary.
Cousin It.
Cousin
It.
Yeah, Cousin It.
Barry, are you ready with that video yet?
See, Cousin It.
You ready with that video yet?
Cousin It.
Okay, anyway, you guys been together for how long? Who's the spokesman of the group?
A year.
We all are, actually, but
we'll all talk together.
I kind of always end.
Well, I'm holding the microphone, so I'll take it.
Okay, now you had an article written up in the applause section of the Alligator last Friday.
Right. Yeah.
And you started all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because you went out to the record stores and bought the weird records, right?
No, actually, I had a friend who was into underground tape trading and stuff, and like he got like all these new bands coming over from England, like just complete thrash death metal back in like '82, and I just heard this stuff and I was like, whoa, where's my face? You know, and I was like just completely shattered, and I just...
Did you ever find your face?
Huh?
Did you ever find your face after that?
Well, I don't know. It's a reasonable facsimile.
So how'd you talk these two guys into going your way?
I just played Slayer, and they just were like, God!
Yeah, Slayer's a band from L.A.
Yeah.
They've been
They're
around
God.
for a while.
And they're God.
Yeah,
Yep.
Slayer's God.
Our influence. Our main influence.
Okay, so you're all college students, right?
Yeah.
What do you study?
Mathematics.
Political science.
And
I'm broadcasting.
we're pink again.
And we're pink.
Yeah.
Dave,
We're pink.
Dave's
Do we
gonna be a
have
lawyer.
that tape ready yet? Yeah, what the hell, witch, Bob? Come on, bring it on in here.
No, that sandwich. No.
With the sandwich. So how'd you come up with the name HELLWITCH while we're getting ready to see your
I
first
think
video?
that's-
Well, Pat will
Well,
tell
we
that
were like,
story.
we were pretty drunk, and me and Harry, you know Harry, right?
Yeah, we know
Me
Harry.
and Harry were just like toying around with names. We said, God, there's like all these bands, Angel Witch, you know, Angel Witch, and then there's like Hell and Hellstar and Hellhammer, really. And so we just said, wow, how about HELLWITCH?
Yeah,
And we both kind of laughed and thought it was pretty stupid. And then we said, oh yeah, sure, why not, HELLWITCH? They were going to change it, but then we decided our demo tape, our first demo tape, our '84 demo got out in underground, and magazines had already started writing about us and calling us HELLWITCH, so we decided not to change it.
Okay, I tell you what. Are we ready to go in the first video?
Might as well.
Okay, what the hell,
I was
witch?
going to say you can't dance, but you can dance.
You can dance.
Okay,
There's
wait a
a
second.
lot of
Before we
people
go
out
into
there
this,
to
before we
kill
go into this,
everyone
Barry,
Yep.
watching.
Gainesville will be dead.
If you're not dead
Yep.
after seeing
Yep.
this, you're already
We'll dig
dead.
you up later. Don't worry.
who came up with this idea? Your first concept video here.
Harry did.
Let's go to the videotape. All right, here it is. HELLWITCH. And what's the name of this?
Torture chamber.
Torture Chamber. Yeah, okay, that's, there we go, that's HELLWITCH, and song was called
Torture
Who
Chamber.
wrote that?
I did.
Okay.
Andy did.
Okay, what does mean?
Huh?
What does mean? When you,
I don't know. I don't speak that
oh,
language.
what did he say? What did you say right there? At that
Torture
No,
chamber.
before you said torture chamber, you went. Was that just?
Just general mumbling, I
Oh,
guess.
okay,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay, all right. That's
Yeah,
just
we
one.
don't always see that.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about general influences here.
General influences.
Yeah,
Musically or?
musically. I knew that. What an open question here.
Well, there's Slayer, who's like a
God,
big influence.
yeah, right, yeah.
Slayer's God, so you definitely include them as an
Yep.
influence.
And Possessed,
Yeah, Possessed.
Now, where are most of these bands from?
L.A. or San Francisco and L.A.
Why hasn't it hit out here big yet?
Well, it's just
Because Florida's lagging.
no, it's just starting. It's relatively new.
Well, there's Nasty Savage.
There's too many
But
rednecks.
they're not.
Oh,
He said that.
yeah, we will not give out the tag number of the cars that are going to be
Yep.
driving out here tonight.
But he's got this, so
Yeah, right.
we don't
Yeah,
have
we
to
don't
worry.
care. See a shot of that.
Okay, where are some of the places you're going to be playing that we can catch HELLWITCH?
We'll probably be
You can
playing
hold the
at,
mic up to him a little bit more.
We'll be playing at one of the community centers most likely next. I'm not sure exactly when. In September we'll be playing a night at the Orange and Brew for about
Got it.
4 hours, so the place should be pretty much demolished after that
Yeah,
night.
that's because you won during the Search for the Stars 85.
Yes,
Yeah.
they found us. We're the stars. Here we are.
Okay.
We're half of the stars.
Now wait a second. Now this oh, that's right. You tied.
We
You
co
tied
won
with who?
God,
with
Well, we should.
you're too modest.
We should
Too
we
modest.
should say we won. They got lucky.
Okay. Now
Alright,
you're
I'll
going
say that.
to you sent out some demo tapes. You have demo tapes. Where can you buy a HELLWITCH demo tape?
Oh, we have
At-
like this terrific sounding 4-track studio demo that was
yeah,
recorded
from
in Tampa.
16 was recorded on 16 track. It sounds like an album. You can get it at Einstein's.
At
Okay.
Einstein's.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them.
Yep.
Run out now and get one.
And you've got a record deal going on, or you're thinking
Yeah,
about, or what?
Well, there's a lot of offers coming in at this point, so we're not exactly sure what we want. What we want to take. Like, there's a company called Azra out in Van Nuys, California, and then we've got some interest from overseas from a German label called Noise. And at this point, we're just still waiting for responses. We've gotten like 4 or 5 so far, and we want to take the one that's best for
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
getting the most
course.
money.
Yeah, we'll
Sort of
definitely
like-
go for one.
Okay, we've got your next one, new
Well, this
video.
is the unexpurgated version.
Yeah, this is
Ooh,
the
watch
this is
out.
the new video.
Uh-oh.
Oh, by the way, for the
Close-
people
close
waiting for
your
the
eyes.
ZZ Top giveaway, we're going to be getting it. You know,
Top.
Yep.
is-
Got it. Forgot my cheap sunglasses.
What's
You're
that?
right. Okay. We're going to be having a ZZ Top giveaway right after this next tune.
They rage.
And that we're going to be doing, not just yet. So get ready for that. It's going to be happening next. We have a lot of entries down here we're going to get to. And so what's this one called? And you all can intro it. Thanks for stopping by. Andy, Dave, and Pat. You're going to have to change your
pleasure,
names.
Bob.
You're going to have to change your names. That's all there is to it. I mean,
I don't know.
I like his name. Thrash, what is it now?
Thrash attack.
Thrash Attack. That's his name from now on, ladies and gentlemen. These other two guys are going to catch up sooner or later. As soon as he grows his hair out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta start again.
Intro the next song.
This
video.
is a song about the torments of nuclear holocaust, and it's called Satan's Wrath.
Beware the wrath of Satan.
And it's coming your way
These
right
are
here on
scary
TV.
guys.
Scare you.
69.
Satan!
Wow.
Okay, that's HELLWITCH TV6.